Hello, everyone. I hope you're feeling well and having a peaceful day. Today, we're going to explore a story where success, distance, and quiet sacrifices collide, and where one man must choose between the weight of responsibility and the love he's waited 3 long months to hold again. Will patience and small acts of kindness be enough to bring 2 hearts back together? Stay with us until the end. And if you enjoy heartfelt, real-life stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos. In the dim, early morning light of his spacious office, James sits behind a wide wooden desk, his phone pressed firmly to his ear. His voice is low, calm, but edged with authority. "I'm listening, Boss James." "Yes, it's me. The TET bonus list for all 120 workers is ready. 20 new hires and 100 who've been with us for over 2 years. I'll send the file through Zalo right away." He nods slowly as he listens, his gaze drifting beyond the glass window toward a city that still hasn't fully woken up. The streets below are quiet, almost frozen in time. James reminds her carefully, almost mechanically. Make sure the working periods are exact. 2 years and 3 months. 2 years and 6 months. 3 years. Every number has to be precise. No mistakes. When the call ends, he doesn't move right away. He exhales deeply, the weight on his shoulders heavy. Not because of the figures, but because each number represents a person, a family, someone waiting for that year-end bonus to get through TET. After a brief pause, he taps another number. "I'm tied up today," he says once the call connects. "Please survey all the new construction projects again. Check them carefully. Lately, the completed ones are full of issues. Poor materials, sloppy work. If we catch problems after completion, it's already too late." He hangs up, his jaw tightening. Reputation, once damaged, is hard to rebuild. He glances at the clock. There's something else on his mind today, something that makes his heart beat faster than any business deal. He's finally going to see Diep's uncle. 3 months of separation are nearing their end. Work pressure and longing tangle together, making his chest feel tight. James stands, straightens his tie, and walks out of the office with steady, confident steps. On the outside, he's composed. Inside, emotions churn quietly, waiting for the moment he'll be closer to her again. Later that morning, James stands in front of Ms. Huyen's gate, a thick folder tucked under his arm. A cool breeze ruffles his hair as he knocks. "Hello, is Ms. Huyen home? I brought the documents she asked for." The door opens, revealing her son. His tone is casual, youthful. "Mom's out. You can give them to me." James hands over the files. Customer records for 2025 and pre-orders for 2026. "These are the lists," he explains. "We're collecting a 10% deposit this time." The young man flips through the pages, curiosity flickering in his eyes. "You work with my mom? I've never seen you before." James offers a faint smile. "I'm new." Not long after, his focus shifts. Sitting under the shade of trees, James patiently guides someone through recording agricultural imports. His voice slows, becoming softer, more instructional. "Write down the date first, then the quantity. Product types must be clear. Grapefruit is grapefruit. Potatoes are potatoes. The totals have to match exactly." He points line by line in the ledger, explaining each column with care. One wrong digit, he knows, could cost trust, not just money. The setting feels far removed from boardrooms and contracts. Sunlight filters through the leaves, falling gently across his face, revealing a rare warmth in his expression. In moments like this, James doesn't feel like a CEO. He feels like a mentor. And he realizes this is how he draws closer to Diep. By stepping fully into her world, beneath the dense canopy of pomelo trees, James listens as a woman speaks hesitantly. "Auntie, I opened a shop in a good location, but many farmers still sell to other traders instead of me." James nods, his eyes drifting across the orchard where pale blossoms dot the branches. "You have to approach them early," he explains, "when the trees are just flowering. If you wait for them to come to you, it's already too late." He shares his own hard-earned lessons, how he once deposited money for potatoes and ginger when prices were low, only for farmers to refuse delivery later when prices rose. His voice grows heavier. The mistake was not fixing the price when you paid the deposit, so when harvest came and prices increased, they broke the deal. He pauses, then adds, "You need to be clear from the start. Deposit now, and if prices rise at harvest, both sides adjust. That way, no one feels cheated." James goes on to explain larger strategies: buying entire orchards, estimating fruit per tree, calculating quality percentages, or hiring workers to sort produce. He looks at the ripe pomelos hanging quietly, but in his mind, he sees risk. "You either make a big profit," he says softly, "or you lose everything." A silence settles, broken only by the rustling leaves. James feels old wounds stir, betrayals, losses, hard choices. But he speaks calmly, patiently, determined to spare others from repeating his mistakes. That afternoon, James steps into Mr. Kean's yard, the winter chill seeping through his suit. A 16-year-old boy opens the door. "Dad's out weeding the corn," the boy says. "Probably won't be back until tonight." James sits on a worn wooden chair as the boy, Luong, builds a small fire. The warmth spreads slowly. "What's your name?" James asks gently. "Why did you stop going to school?" Luong shrugs. "I'm Luong. I got tired of it." James watches him quietly, a faint regret rising in his chest. Youth passes so quickly. "Do you know Ms. Diep?" he asks after a moment. Luong nods. "Yeah, we played together when we were kids. I was too young to remember much." The firelight dances across James's face as he falls silent. 3 months without Diep. And now, her presence returns through a boy's simple words. Time seems to stretch endlessly. When Luong leaves to fetch more firewood, James is left alone with the flames. He stares into them, thinking about obstacles ahead: work, distance, Diep's father. Yet somewhere beneath the worry, a fragile hope remains. He waits quietly, like the small fire burning steadily against the cold. James crouches down slowly, his suit pants brushing the cold ground as he reaches for the small, trembling puppy huddled near the doorway. Her fur is still messy, her body shaking as if the world is too big and too loud. He gathers her carefully into his arms. "Don't be scared," he whispers, his voice softer than it's been all day. "Don't be scared. This is home now." The puppy lifts her head, wide eyes blinking up at him, unsure but listening. Something in James's chest loosens. He smiles faintly and says, almost to himself, "You'll be me, okay? Me. He carries her inside, where Don, the older dog, immediately trots over, tail wagging furiously. Hey, easy," James says with a gentle laugh. "No biting. This is your new friend." Don sniffs me cautiously, then circles her, barking once in excitement. James arranges a small corner with an old blanket. "You stay here for now," he murmurs. When you grow up, I'll build you a big kennel. He sits down on the floor, back against the wall, me curled against his chest. Her warmth seeps through his shirt, small but real. Amid deadlines, inspections, unspoken tension with Diep's family, and 3 long months of missing her, this quiet moment feels like a sedative. You don't need to earn money. He tells the puppy softly, "Just stay here, that's enough." Dawn lies nearby, watching over them. James looks at the 2 dogs and feels something rare, lightness. For a brief moment, the harsh world outside seems to pause. He pulls me a little closer, holding on to this fragile piece as if it might disappear if he lets go. The phone buzzes in his hand, pulling him back. James straightens, his tone urgent but controlled. "Ms. Huyen, it's James. Have you picked up Nye yet?" Her voice comes through warm and familiar. James hesitates, then speaks honestly. "I miss Nye so much. Could she stay with me one more night? Yesterday we got back too late to play. Tonight, I wanted to take her out." There's a pause, then agreement. James exhales, a soft smile spreading across his face, relief mixed with lingering worry. He hangs up and looks out at the sky, already darkening with dusk. He's grateful, but always afraid of imposing too much, afraid of things going wrong. As evening settles in, James returns to Mr. Keen's house. He finds Luong again and slips some money into the boy's hand. "When your dad gets home," James says quietly, "tell him not to go anywhere tomorrow morning. There's a customer who wants to meet him." Luong nods. James steps away, walking under the fading light. Each step feels heavy with longing, not just for Nye, but for what she represents. A connection to Diep, to family, to a future he's still reaching for. The cold wind cuts through the road, but inside him, hope burns quietly, refusing to go out. Later that night, beneath the flickering glow of charcoal embers, James and Diep sit close together. Smoke curls into the air, carrying the scent of grilled meat. The world feels smaller here, warmer. Diep speaks softly, her voice full of excitement. "Today, I went with Mom. I learned so much." James turns fully toward her, listening. She talks about proactively sourcing goods, building relationships with farmers, gaining trust before harvest season. Her eyes shine as she speaks, hands moving slightly, as if she's still reliving the day. He watches her without interruption. 3 months apart, and now every second feels precious. "You look really beautiful in a suit," he says gently. Diep laughs, a soft sound. "You're the handsome one, especially when you're